Alright, so this is Sarah, and I'm going to show you guys how to make a cheek cell. So what you're going to need is a toothpick, a microscope, water, methylene blue dye, a dropper, a slide, a cover slip, and some absorbent paper towels. Alright, so I'm going to teach you how to do that slide and cover slip. So what you're going to want to do is take a clean slide and a clean cover slip so that you don't see any blemishes or anything. You're going to place a drop of water or whatever liquid you're using and put it in the middle of the slide. And then you're going to take that cover slip, and you see right here where there's like this angle, you're going to want to take that cover slip at an angle on one edge of the liquid, and you're going to slowly drop that down so that you don't get any bubbles in your liquid. Alright, so once you know how to do that cover slip, you're going to take a toothpick and you're going to rub that along your cheek, and then you're going to put that down, and then so you're going to place that water droplet on the middle of your slide like I taught you before. And so then you're going to take that toothpick that you just rubbed on your cheek and you're going to swirl it around in the water, and then you're going to add a dropper of methylene blue in the water. You're going to wait a minute. So you're going to wait a minute for that to absorb, and then once that's absorbed, you're going to place the cover slip over the liquid like I taught you in the slide before this. And then you're going to place another water droplet on the outside of the cover slip so that it soaks up the blue dye. And then you're going to take like a piece of paper towel like this. Let's say you have a piece of towel like that, and there's going to be water and blue dye in here. And this can represent the blue dye and the water, and then that paper towel is going to absorb all of that blue dye and a lot of the water. So then you're going to be left with just this picture. You should just be left with this right here, where it's like tinted blue, but it's not like dripping with blue dye. And you should be careful with that blue dye because it's gonna stain. Alright, so once you set that slide up and you have everything ready, you're gonna put that on low power, and you're gonna set that in your microscope, and you're gonna put the stage clips on top of it so that it doesn't go anywhere and it's secure. And you're gonna have it on low power, and you're gonna use that coarse adjustment knob to move it upwards to get it into focus. And once you see it's kind of focused, it should be a little bit blurry, and then you're going to use that fine adjustment knob to focus it more. And so you're going to see something along the lines of like these little things right here where I have on the edge on outside of in the white part. So you should see blue like little specks. Alright, and then you're going to move to medium power. And you should move that coarse adjustment knob a little bit, but then mostly you're going to use the fine adjustment to focus in on these cheek cells right here. And they're going to get bigger in the next one as you move on to the high power. So you're going to switch to the high power, and you're never going to use that coarse adjustment knob on that. So you're only going to use the fine adjustment knob, and you're going to focus in on that cheek cell image, which is going to be like this. And you should be able to find like a nucleus, and it should look kind of like folded paper or like tissue, or well, that's because your cheek cells are tissue. So that's how you should stain a cheek cell.